Amazing. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Pump Fund, guys. Welcome back. Another episode of Banter Royale. You know how this works. Basically, we have 4 traders here. They have 59 minutes because we are a little bit late today. So we've got 59 minutes. Can we get a clock up here? Do you think we can get a clock up? Amazing. So there's our clock. Make our clock bigger. We need to see the clock. So 59 minutes. You can trade whatever you want. Okay, for 59 minutes. And let me tell you guys, it's a good day to trade today. I don't know if you guys have been watching the bubbles, but hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me just share my bubble screen here so that you guys can see it. Hold on. Let me share a screen here so that you guys can see the screen. There we go. Okay, that's the screen that I want you guys to see. I don't know if you guys have been watching the charts today, but let me tell you, the charts are cooking today. So I think this is going to be a very, very, very cool and very, very, very fun trading competition. We have 4 guests with us today. So let's start with David. David's from 𝗙𝗥𝗃𝗗𝗏. He's the guy that won the previous trading competition. I think that was one of the very cool days. He is from 𝗙𝗥𝗃𝗗𝗏. Then we've got, who else? We've got 𝗪𝗏𝗡. She's also from 𝗙𝗥𝗃𝗗𝗏. So 𝗙𝗥𝗃𝗗𝗏 being represented here on the double. Sniper Club, we've got 𝗔𝗏𝗏 also being representing Sniper Club. And then Shiraz from Frontrunner. So these are all our Discord groups. And we've got everybody here and they're ready to trade. Can I get my live viewer numbers? That would be very nice if I could see how many people go on. I've got them. Cool. But okay, cool, guys. So you know the rules. You've all got $1,000 in your account, right? Can you show us? You're all on Gravity Dex. You've all got $1,000 in your account, right? Everybody got $1,000 in their account. I can see your account. Let me actually look through trader number 1. So our trader number 1 is 𝗪𝗏𝗡, and she has, where is the balance? Just show us where the balance is. Okay, I can see your balance. You got $1,000. Trader number 2 also got $1,000 in his account. Just show us your account, sir. Okay, there we go. $1,000 in your account. Trader number 3 has $1,000 in his account, and trader number 4 has David. Does he have $1,000 in the account? Yeah, they all have $1,000 in their account. All right, so here's how it works. They've got 59 minutes. 59 minutes to do whatever you can trade, whatever you want to trade in 59 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, you can trade whatever you want from now. Open whatever trades you want, long, short. You're all trading on Gravity Dex, which is a perps dex, which is built on ZK Sync, which is very, very, very cool. It means that because it's built on ZK Sync, it means that transactions can be private if you want them to be. Can we get some music here? I think we can get some music here. Let's get some music here. Let's get going. David, what are you trading there, bro?
I'm trading H and Zcash.
Okay, hold on. Let's get the energy. Remember last time we had the energy indicator. Hold on a second. We had the energy indicator. So that's when you go into bubbles and you put onto the live and you start watching which tokens are moving. Just watch the energy, guys. Watch the energy. Watch them move. When they move, it tells you that there's good stuff going on. Oh, and ZK Sync actually came up a little bit low on the music harder, so it'd be great. Trade whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Let's look at the bubbles. Zcash. I actually tweeted about Zcash. I said earlier that Zcash reminds me of the old Bitcoin days. I don't know how many of you were on the old Bitcoin days around, but I remember the price moves of Bitcoin going from 200 to 300 and 400. I remember all of that, and the Zcash pump feels very, very, very much like that. All right, how's it going, Davey? What are you opening up there, boss?
Taking a 𝗙𝗥𝗃𝗗𝗏 long on H.
Okay, okay, wow, okay. 𝗔𝗏𝗏𝗪, what are you doing, sir?
I'm looking to either short or long 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗪, depends what happens here.
Why have you chosen 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗪 of all the tokens? Why have you chosen 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗪? Of all the tokens you could have traded, why 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗪?
Yeah, because it's been moving up in this trend line and it gives me opportunity to short into this trend line or long from here, as well as the EMAs are curving up. So
okay,
just waiting what happens here.
𝗪𝗏𝗏, what are you doing there? You're still looking. You know, a good strategy could actually be not to trade at all. Like that could be a good strategy, I'll be honest. And okay, who haven't I asked yet? I've asked if Shiraz, what's going on there, bro?
Hey Ran, how you doing? Look, yeah, I'm looking to front run a couple of positions here while everyone's looking. Honestly, it's a bit risky because we're 10 minutes from the 4-hour close. So
Oh, wow, I didn't
things
realize
could
that.
get a bit pear-shaped. Yeah, we on the ball here. We're on the ball. That's the front runner's way, right? So we got a couple of positions just sizing in a bit small, not too much exposure. If we get a pullback, we can add to them, and if not, well, we'll probably have to add to them regardless. Otherwise, we're not going to make any money. So basically, I'm going for a weekend pump, sort of trend following strategy. Normally, I'd be looking to short the heavy pumps in this market, but not on a Sunday, not with the China news.
I actually think I don't trust weekend pumps.
It's not what I normally do.
Yeah, I don't trust weekend pumps.
We got 60 minutes, Ran.
I never trust weekend pumps, but this pump I actually think could go into next week. Why? Because fundamentally the China landscape has changed. But you know what the problem is? The problem is you say that, and then comes the market open there, and we just get fucked up again, like every single market. Let's actually have a look at what Bitcoin's actually doing. I see it's showing. Let's just see if I can just change the screens. Okay, hold on. Why is it showing their screen on my screen share? There we go. Okay, it's mine, but it's showing the wrong screen. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's carry on. You guys carry on trading. I'm gonna just reset our screens. Remember, you can trade whatever you want, but when you open a trade, let us know so we all know exactly what's going on. Who's in any trades?
So I just got out of a Zcash quick scalp, $20. Try and put some money in the wallet so we can build up a little buffer.
Nice.
Hoping that we get a little bit of a sell-off before the candle close. If we pump into it, it may be a different story, but let's see. It all sounds good in theory.
Yes. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's see if I can actually share my screen. I wonder if that would work. Let's have a look here. Bang. Okay, so that's Bitcoin 113594. We can look at the bubbles. Let's have a look at it. Let's come to the one. Let's refresh the bubbles over here. Top 100, top 200. Let's have a look here. See what's going on here. Cool. I see. So I think the big winner this week is Zcash. I mean, look at Zcash up today, 30% or something. I said before, it reminds me of the old Bitcoin days when Bitcoin used to go from like 280 to 300 and then back to 280. It really feels like that. It's quite awesome. That energy is fucking awesome. I see Pump Fund also doing really, really well. Hyperliquid up $45, $47. My God, $47. Unbelievable. Lots of energy over here. Yeah. Let's have a look. All right. Anybody in any trades? Anybody in anything interesting? David, what are you in, sir?
Short and an H long.
What's the first one? What's the first short?
Yeah, I took the H-bar short.
Zcash.
Oof, okay. Maruk, what's your story there? What's happening there?
Say long.
Say long. Okay, say long. Guys, just while these guys are playing, so what we are doing is we are playing on a DEX. Just while these guys, sorry, we're playing on a DEX. The DEX is called Gravity DEX. It's a DEX which is built on, it's freezing on that screen again. Let me just try and get you guys, hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, it's still not showing the right screen on my side, but it's okay. It's okay, buddy. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Apparently, Pump Fun again is not is slowing us down again. I wonder if we should. Let's shut down the Pump Fun stream again. Let's shut down Pump Fun and we'll go back onto YouTube until we can get the right performance on Pump Fun, because apparently it's slowing down everything the guys are saying. Is it looking good? Are you guys watching it on Pump? Okay. Okay. Okay, so for those of you who want to know what we're doing here, we are trading. We're having a live trading competition, 1 hour. The contestant starts with $1,000. They can do whatever the hell they want, buy, sell, whatever they want, on any leverage that they want. We are using a DEX called Gravity DEX. Now, it's a DEX like Hyperliquid. It's a decentralized perpetuals exchange like Hyperliquid. The only thing is that here, transactions can be private if you want. Also, if you want to farm points, in other words, all you do if you trade on the DEX, right? If you trade on the DEX, you can earn a whole lot of rewards. You can earn points, which basically will give you the free airdrop. And the airdrop should happen sometime before December. So you've got like probably another month to farm the points. If you want to farm the points, there it is. That's the DEX. It's a pretty cool DEX, I must be honest. I mean, the privacy is a big thing. I think privacy is a very, very, very big narrative. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, Davey, what's your balance there, sir? 10 minutes in, what's your balance?
880.
880. You're down 120. That's not good. That's Israel. What's your balance?
900.
Okay, 2 traders down. Maruk, what's your balance? And the front runner, Shiraz, please tell me you're a front runner. Please tell me that you're positive. Shiraz, what's your balance, sir?
1,006.
Okay. So far,
990. Yeah.
So far, front runners are in the lead. I guess whilst this is happening, we can actually just check the newsroom and just see what news has come out this weekend. You can check this newsroom on Banter Bubbles. Okay, let's have a look there. I have to keep every time I have to keep refreshing my screen, guys. I don't know why, but that's what happens. Every time I toggle, I have to keep refreshing a screen. Yeah. All right, let's look at what's going on in the news. Let's see what's coming out here in the news. Here it is. Top upcoming events for this week. There's an FOMC this week, guys, and we're going to probably get quantitative tightening is probably going to stop, and we're probably going to get another rate cut. Can I get my viewers back? That would be amazing. Okay, let's see what else is happening this week. I wonder what happened to Pump Fun, up 18% this weekend. I mean, it was very low, and now we're getting a pump. Zcash, $352. Go Zcash. Go Zcash. Top 200. Let's have a look here. 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗏 is down slightly. It's still $350 million market cap. You know which one I was watching? I was watching Limitless. I mean, they messed up their launch, but it seems to have recovered. Okay, great news from Asia last night. Let's have a look here. Let's see if you guys can see it. So, great news from Asia last night, coming out of the meeting between the US delegation led by Bessent and the Chinese delegation. Bessent says, we are currently discussing a more balanced trade agreement with China. Bessent, the trade agreement will spare China 100% tariffs on its goods. Bessent, China is ready to make a trade deal which would remove President Trump's 100% tariff. Again, Bessent, China will make substantial purchase of US soya beans. Okay, that's great. Helps the farmers. Makes Trump look good. US and China have the framework for 𝗙𝗿𝗃𝗃 talks, which means that they're going into good talks basically, which is very, very good. Okay, that's good news. Okay, let's go back to our traders. Okay, who's up? Who's opened any further trades?
Did one on BCH.
BCH. Bro, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel if you're trading BCH.
We got 60 minutes, man. Got to be creative, eh?
Gotta be creative. What we'll do is we'll actually do a 4-hour one pretty soon. Just one day we'll do a 4-hour one, which I think will be good.
Nice.
Okay,
I'm getting rejected by pump beautifully.
You're getting rejected
Along the top.
Are you short or long?
Rejected. No, I'm long, but on the hourly close, it got a bit of a rejection, but that's okay. We haven't got size yet. We're good.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to get like a 1 second chart or like a 1 minute chart so I can actually see what you're talking about here. Oh, you got rejected. You got rejected very badly.
Very nicely. I mean, as a rejection, it's excellent. Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Let's see what else is coming out on the news. Okay, government shutdown. I actually forgot the US was in government shutdown. Government runs so much better when the government's not around. That's ridiculous. You guys have got 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes to trade. Who's above $1,000 at the moment? That's not a good sign. No one answered my question. That's not a good sign.
Not me.
Not you.
No, not really, no.
Okay, but you still got 45 minutes to make shit happen. While I look for news. I'm looking for news everywhere. I guess the big news, if we can turn the volume the news down slightly, the big news is the US-China news, and that's why I think the markets are responding well. But, you know, for me, it's pretty simple. We got to hold that 116, 117 level. If we don't hold that 116 or break that 116 level, 117 level, then I mean that's not going to work. We need to break this level over here. For me, if we want to be back in bull market territory, that's the level I want to break. Otherwise, these are cool pumps, but not gonna last. Because our music die now. I didn't say kill the music.
No. It's just the next track.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Someone says don't hear 𝗪𝗪𝗢. Let's see. 𝗪𝗪𝗢, are you knock knock? Who's there?
Don't wake up.
She's here. 𝗪𝗪𝗢's here. Guys, the reason you don't hear 𝗪𝗪𝗢 is because she doesn't talk much. I think she's one of those silent assassins. Well, she better be a silent assassin because that's what 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗗 sent as their two best traders. They sent David, which won the trading competition last time, and they sent 𝗪𝗪𝗢. And then we got Shiraz from Frontrunners and Israel from Sniper Club. We can go a bit loud on the music, I think. I mean, we don't want to. Hardish, you can't be one of those DJs
Ben,
that kills the party.
I'm an expert at writing drawdowns on P&L, so we should be okay on that front.
Okay, I mean, I'm with you, sir. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm looking.
Have you got the trading, the news terminal open for us?
Yes, I'm going to open it. Hold on.
Maybe give us some insight.
I'll give you some stuff that's going on here. I'm actually just watching the energy bubbles. I don't know. The bubbles don't seem to have much energy. Maybe because it's a Sunday. Maybe that's the problem. Let me open the news terminal. The news terminal. You know why I closed the news terminal? Because it's addictive. Because you can't stop trading on that news terminal. Although on Friday I had my biggest trade that I've ever had in my life on the news terminal. When CZ was pardoned, I managed to trade it. You can only trade that stuff like that on the news terminal.
Max long BNB.
And Asta. Max long BNB and Asta. Okay, let's see if I can get you guys the news terminal over here. See if anything's coming up. Remember, it's Sunday, so there's not lots of shit that comes out on a Sunday, but... Oh, wait, hold on. I've got to share the screen again. Crazy, but I'll do it. There we go. There we go. There we go. You can see it. Okay. On the news terminal, what else has come out? Oh, hold on. That's not right.
I think Dave's printing. Dave's short printing for sure.
David, is your short printing, bros? Hold on, you trader 4. Let's have a look here. What are you short, sir?
Just trying to get a quick scalp on Zcash here. I think I can go down a couple more percentages and I'll get out.
See, you guys, I've never traded such short time frames in my life. Okay, good news.
Guys, I'm gonna have to bail on this long.
Hold on, which long are you on? Okay, that is 20 minutes down, one third of our time down. Is anyone up here? Is anyone above $1,000 here?
Correctly, but I'm 1,050.
Okay, just so you know what you, I don't know if you know what you're playing for today. Do you know what you're playing for today? Like, or you're just playing? It's like, imagine you into the competition, but you don't know what you're playing for. Okay, you guys are today you guys are playing for $5,000. The cash prize at the end of this is $5,000. So do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. I don't know, Shiraz, I just see red on your screen, bro, and it's
Sometimes to win, we must first bleed.
Okay, news came out from Ondo Finance. Yeah, I'm monitoring the news terminal. But I remember on a Sunday night, there's not much news. So, but I do love the fact that you can like literally just press this button and just go straight long, bang, straight short. Okay, let's look at the bubbles. Let's see what's going on in the bubbles. You guys will see it in a second. For some reason, there's a massive delay between my machine and the bubbles, but I actually took a massive Zcash position today in my personal account. I just think Zcash is now the play. As I said, it reminds me so much of Bitcoin in the old days. I'm actually going to drop something else that I bought in Frontrunners now. I can't drop it publicly, but because I'm going to drop it in Frontrunners. If you're in Frontrunners, just check my channel now. Okay, let's have a look here at everyone. I just bought. Hold on, I just want to make sure that I'm getting the right token code here. I posted yesterday in Frontrunners. I think November is going to be base month, and the reason why I think it's going to be base month is because they're launching the base app to 25 million users. So I posted yesterday. I think you should be buying things like Zora, things like Aerodrome Finance. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look here. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Apparently the energy bubbles should be energizing. Let's have a look if I can share energy bubbles with the fam. Okay, hold on. Let's reshare the screen here. Maybe that'll help us. No, I think it's just a lag to vmix, to be honest. Because I can see it on my vmix. I can actually see these bubbles. Sunny is lagging, yeah. Yeah, you steam the terminal. Okay, let's try. Let me try and refresh. Okay, how's that? Can you see the bubbles now? Okay, amazing. Let's see. So that's the. Now we're watching the energy bubbles. You see, that's the energy bubbles. You can see the energy bubbles. Tells you which tokens are moving up. These are the top 200. Let's go back to the top 100. Oh, the Zcash, your Zcash short must have printed there, Davey.
Sir.
Are you back over 1,000 though?
Let's go.
Are you over 1,000?
Yes.
Oh wow, amazing. Well done, bro. Well done, bro. What's your balance? Let's see what Davey's balance is. Davey, what's your balance, sir?
Yeah, I guess my mic is not translating. But yeah, 1358.
1358. Holy moly. Israel, what's your balance, sir?
It's 810.
Maruk, what's your balance?
But yeah,
855. Okay, Shiraz, what's your balance, sir? Half of Davey.
But yes, but
Davey's gonna clean you guys up
I
again.
think Dave's taking profit. Yeah, he's DJ Dave for a reason, but we
Davey,
got a bit of time.
you seem to win every single trading competition. It's fucking insane, bro. You have the gift.
Thank you, sir. Not every time, but try my best.
Unbelievable trader, I must say. Really, really, really unbelievable trader. Fuck. Have you considered maybe stopping and
Hey,
not?
but-
And have you considered and maybe stopping and not trading now?
I mean, I got my stop loss at in profits for Zcash. This H a little crazy. I might close it, but it's looking a little bottomy here.
All right, guys. Remember, we are trading on a DEX called Gravity DEX. It's a privacy DEX which is built on ZK Sync. By the way, ZK Sync, but I didn't know this, but did you know that ZK Sync is the most widely used chain by institutions? I didn't know that, and it is. I double checked that information. If you want to farm free airdrop points, like the guys that got rich on Hyperliquid, you click on this link over here, and you can farm the points. And you get our squad boost, which will give you big time, boost. So use that over there. I mean, you just have to trade, and you can get airdrop points. Yeah. While you guys are taking positions, I want to show you something. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen. Have you guys seen these wallets? I can't use a green one. I'll use a different one. Have you seen these wallets? So it's a tangent wallet where you don't actually have a seed phrase. So, yeah. So you just have to have a card, and the card basically is your seed phrase. I think there's a special on these ones. You get 10% off. Actually, I must be honest. I like that. I like this one, but there's actually one that I like even more. I like there's the ring. I don't know if you guys have seen the ring. So look at this. It's a ring wallet. So it looks like an Aura ring. It looks like a normal Aura ring, and then you just wear it, and then that's basically your wallet. See, that's it. I'm wearing my crypto wallet. So as long as I got that, and I've got my mobile phone next to me, or I've got my internet next to me, I can basically open up anything I want. The wallets, if they are, well, so the cards. So the ring is $112 less 10%, and the cards, 3 card set is $62. It's very cheap for a hardware wallet. If you're not trading on a hardware wallet, you need to. I mean, if you're not keeping your tokens off exchanges in cold storage, you need to be. And if you're worried about, like me, about losing seed phrases and stuff like that, then that's why Tangent Wallet's amazing. It's like an amazing solution. I must say, I've started using it. It's absolutely amazing. This is my, I don't know if I should be putting my finger up on the screen so everybody can see that, oh, Ran wears a wallet that looks like a Aura ring and actually isn't. But it's an amazing wallet, really. Amazing wallet. You should test it. It's very cheap, like $60 for a wallet and $112 for a ring. Unbelievable. All right, chaps, you got in 1 minute. You need to announce your scores. In 1 minute, you guys are announcing your scores. Horace, did you send the task manager to Josh?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let's see what's going on. You guys have got 1 minute before you need to announce. Okay, I'm looking at the energy bubbles. Fuck, I love this ring, eh? This is exactly how like a wallet should be, where you don't. It's like, no, it's not intrusive. It's not invasive. It's like you just wear it. $100 less 10%. Go and buy one. There's a link below. Support the channel and keep it crypto safe. And you don't need seed wallets and you don't need seed phrases anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's look at the bubbles. Let's look at the energy. The energy turned red. Don't know if you guys can see my screen. The energy turned red. You see?
BTC is taking a dive, eh?
Oh, a dive. I mean, okay. I suppose when you're trading on such, yeah, when you're trading on such short time frames, what we'll do next week Sunday, or we'll find a day. We'll do a 4. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll trade FOMC like this. We'll trade FOMC. We'll do a Banter Royale on FOMC. That's what we'll do. Yes, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll do Banter Royale on FOMC. By that time, we'll have a new PC. Otherwise, by that time, we'll have a new PC. I guarantee it. Oh, okay. So, guys, you have to give us your balances now. We're halfway through the competition. I want to know what your positions are and what your balance is. And we'll start off with 𝗪𝗏. What's your position? Trading BTC. I think you're not. I think you're not.
Hell
DJing
yes.
enough. I think you're not DJing enough. So you're long or short? You're short BTC. Okay. Well, hold on. Then you should be up. Eh? So are you up at the moment? 896. Okay. You're getting there. Let's go to who's next? Who's next? Okay, Shiraz, talk to me, bro. What you got? What you got for us?
I was a bit early along the top, and I'm paying the price now. So let's see whether we have a rebound. Otherwise, straight to, as Dylan would say, lickies.
Straight to lickies, eh? Straight to lickies.
Yeah. How's that?
Look, you got half an hour. You got nothing to lose, and if you gain $5,000. The next trader, okay, Israel, talk to me, bro. Representing the Sniper Club, weighing in at 69 kilos. Weighing in at 69 kilos. Body fat percentage 8%. Okay, what's your balance, bro?
I was short H bar. My balance is 809. Yeah, 809.
Bro, I'm not gonna tell you what to do,
close
but
my
I think
trade.
if you're only trading one token, I think that like, you need to trade the energy, bro. Look here, let me show you.
I was trading.
Let me show you how to do
Yeah.
this.
I was trading 2 tokens, H bar and World Liberty.
Okay, wait, hold on. I just need to get to share my screen again. We're having a screen share issue. We're having PC issues. Okay, let's try again. Let me show you your PC. Yeah, honest, I really don't see the viewer numbers also. All right, you see, bro, you have to look at the numbers here, and you have to look at the energy. Okay, now look at the energy. Where do you see energy? Where do you see energy? Where you see FF? That's energy, bro. Energy. Starknet energy. You need to look at the energy, bro. You can get this on Banter Bubbles by just clicking on the live section over here. Okay.
Yeah.
But I actually, to be honest, I think the one to trade is Zcash.
World Liberty long right now. Yeah.
You long World Liberty and you short
Yeah.
Zcash. Who's long Zcash? Because if you would have caught the long, you would have made money.
I'm long Zcash, but with a very, very, very poor entry at the moment. So we're trying to just nurse that.
What if I tweet about it? You reckon it'll pump the price and then I can fix
100% Ran. You
Okay,
you
but you have to
move the
pay
market.
me, bro. You have to pay me, bro.
I'll cut. Yes, I will cut you in. It's okay. Team on the stream, and they are long Zcash.
Oaks are telling you here, trade AVAX, bro. One of my guys, one of my mates here is telling me, trade AVAX. Ritesh tells me, trade AVAX, bro. Hold on, let's see why AVAX. He's also doing a Banter Royale. Okay, 26 minutes to go. DJ and Dave, bro. I'll show you yours if you show me I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Facts.
What's your balance, sir?
1202.
1202. I told you should have exited. You would have at 1350, bro, and you would have been ahead and
Still going
Okay.
down a bit.
long term. I wouldn't take a bet against Zcash, but you're not trading long term. You're trading
No,
for the
short
next
term.
25 minutes.
No. Just getting out. Just one more little red candle.
I'm watching the news terminal. That fucking news terminal is so addictive. I switch it off on the weekends. Otherwise, every time it makes a noise, I jump out of bed. What trade have I missed? Friday, I caught an amazing trade. I caught the BNB trade, which was amazing. I made a video about the news. You see, I made a video about the news terminal on Crypto Insider, which is our other channel, or my other channel. Here, I'll show you. You should go watch it. It explains exactly what it is. Crypto Insider. It's this video over here. So I don't know if it's gonna let me share screen again. Let's do okay. So you want to watch this video. See, it says trading has never been more profitable. Go and watch that video. Can they see that video? Because I can't see it on my screen. Yes, that's the one you want to watch. Yeah. And if you want to know what I've bought in the last couple of months, a couple of weeks, here's where I deployed a lot of money. I listed like 10 tokens. Apparently I thought it was 10 tokens, but the guys told me they counted it was 12 tokens. I'm getting so fucking old. And I'm losing my short-term memory because I'm not going to tell you why. Alright, you guys have got 23 minutes. The winner walks away with 5k. David. It's going to be David, I think. Unless you know, like, there comes a point where you're so far down and you got to make a call whether you want to bet the bank. And then, like, you can bet the bank and you can win or lose. You go all in, basically. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the news terminal. Let's see what's going on. I think let's do a poll. Should we do a Banter Royale while watching the FOMC on Wednesday night? Can you imagine? That'll be a shit show though, trying to share like 85 screens whilst running a trading competition. But that would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if we did that. Do you know what would also be amazing? If we had music. I know it's just the song rebooting itself. But Hardest, weren't you a DJ once? Don't you know how to mix one song into another song?
Yes, I'm doing polls.
Oh, you're doing a poll now, okay.
I'm typing.
Okay, chaps, for those of you who've just tuned in, we're having a 1 hour trading competition. 22 minutes to go. 4 contestants. 1 from Sniper Club, 2 from 𝗙𝗥𝗅𝗏𝗏𝗧, because David won last time and he's from 𝗙𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗧, and then 1 from Frontrunners. And so far, I think the winner is David. Let's have a look at Davey. Davey, let's zoom into David. Okay.
Yeah, kind of weird, man. I had a stop loss in profits, and that market order just like ate my profits. What the heck?
Yeah, that's why market orders, bro. You got to be careful of liquidity in market orders.
It was a stop in profits. That was quite a bit.
Okay, so what are you on now?
Well, I mean, nothing now.
996.
I had my stop. 989. Yeah.
989. Okay, wait, hold on, guys. There's something going on here. Maybe someone else can win here. Is there anybody above 989?
Not yet.
Maruk, are you above 989? You're not. Okay, but maybe Shiraz is not, but maybe Israel. Maybe Israel from Sniper Club. Are you above 989? You're 996. Holy shit, he's coming back. The man's coming back. The man's coming back.
No, not yet.
Not yet. No, don't. Not yet. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can see what's going on the bubbles. Let's look at some energy. Oh man, the screen freezes every time. No, it's any screen. Anytime I have to share, I have to reshare the whole screen. Every time I jump from a tab. Energy bubbles. Where is the energy? Zcash downwards energy, but it's still trading at $350. 𝗬𝗏 got some energy.
We can't trade 𝗬𝗏, unfortunately.
You can't trade 𝗬𝗏.
No
Yeah.
𝗬𝗏. On gravity, yeah.
Hold on a second. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. I'm quite long this Merlin chain. I posted that trade in front runners. Uh-oh, what happened?
Cool. Recently, then.
Maruk, what happened? Why have you been blocked? How can you be blocked? I wonder why she got blocked. Maruk, are you with us? I think she put maybe a VPN. Ah, okay, she's VPNing. You see, that's it. Clever person. I reckon anyone that's in crypto, you gotta have hardware wallets. You gotta have VPNs, because remember, if you can't leave shit on your computer, you can't leave shit on exchanges. You know that, or you should know that. If you do feel like buying a wallet, supporting the channel, I've got a good wallet for you to buy. Looks like the Aura Ring. It's a wallet. You don't have to have your private key. You don't have to have seed phrases and private keys. And if you don't like the ring, you can just buy the cards, and you get 3 cards in 1 pack. And these cards are basically like instead of your seed phrases, which are amazing. And very cheap. Like when I say cheap, like a 3-card set, $62. A 2-card set, $49. And then I like the ring. That's $112. So if you've been thinking about like getting your stuff onto a cold wallet, that's the one you want to be getting onto. All right, you got 18 minutes, chaps. 18 minutes to trade. Let's look at the market. What is Bitcoin still taking a shit? No, it's back. Has anyone offered any? Has anyone opened anything interesting?
I've added a little bit of position on XPL.
XPL. Oh, that's interesting. Plasma train. That's interesting.
It's made. No one's made money off it except those shorting it. So this $3 I've got is quite good. Sorry.
Account somehow. I can't work out what happened there. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, so she's gonna jump back on. Hollis, I'd love to see the number of viewers we got.
Ray, did you long Zcash?
Yeah, I'm
We
long
need some
Zcash.
support from the community, please. Huh? We need some spot volume actually.
Yeah, no, I'm long Zcash. I bought a lot. Why? Because it reminds me very much of Bitcoin. I think there's going to be Bitcoin, and then there's going to be private Bitcoin, and it's going to be legal private Bitcoin. And I think that Zcash could be that because it's a great design. So just in case it is, I've taken a massive position.
We've also got a bit of Sol happening.
Long or short on Sol?
Longing the top. I'm long today. I'm long everything. We've only got 60 minutes, so
Long in the top, isn't that what they
I'm not
do
fighting.
in Dylan's chart hackers? Isn't that how they trade? They long the top.
honestly, when I take a break from front runners, you can find me on the YouTube channel watching and having a good laugh with 𝗘𝗿𝗄𝗃 Jeff.
I see now that Bitcoin's down at 113,000 again. I'll have to reshare my screen to show you that. Is DJ and Dave frozen? DJ and Dave, are you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm
What's-
here.
What are your numbers, sir?
4-0.
Say that again. Sorry, your mic cut.
1040. 1040.
1040. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. Isrul, what are you talking? What are your numbers, sir?
$907 balance.
Okay, and let's see what Shiraz I think is out of the race here for now. 789. And let's look at Maruk. I wonder if Maruk's back or not. Maruk, are you back? Can you tell us what your balances are?
That's not that bad.
Would love to tell you I can't seem to get into my exchange anymore.
Maybe they blocked you because you're trading in a bad jurisdiction.
That is. Anyone want to tell me a VPN I can set to where it would not block me?
I always say South Africa
I don't
because
even know what's going on.
because
with
no
my
one
trades.
cares. No one
South
cares about
Africa,
South
let's do
Africa.
South Africa.
No one
Let's
cares
do
about
South
us. We're like this insignificant little place.
Are you game to turn it off? You game to turn off the... Oh, BTC is looking juicy on the 1 minute.
Oh no, BTC is looking juicy on the 1 minute. Holy moly! I don't know what we were thinking.
This is exactly how we're not supposed to trade, right?
Exactly.
We need the 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 on this one next time.
Do you think he would do that? He would never do it.
He bought smoking chicken fish or whatever. So
Yeah, but I think he got
for the
burnt.
culture.
I think it went to zero.
For the culture.
For the culture, it went to zero. I also bought some AI agents for the culture. They also all went to zero.
How is that Popcat long back in the day?
I still got it open, bro. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not talk about it. I don't think memes are ever going to come back. And I think if they do, I don't think Popcat's ever coming back, I'll be honest. One of my worst trades, I think.
That cat's burst.
Yeah, that cat's dead.
It's popped.
They told me cats have 9 lives. Popcat didn't have 9 lives, I can tell you that much.
You know, if Zcash smashes through the resistance here,
Are you long or short?
if I'm long everything. Today I'm long everything. It's just
Okay,
not my
let's see.
normal trading style, but
Gotta do crazy
let's see.
things. You want-
A 𝗙𝗍𝗪𝗧 style. Let's see. 𝗙𝗍𝗪𝗧.
Okay, 348 Zcash. Maruk, are you back in your account yet or not?
To my account anymore, sir.
You can't get into your account anymore. That's crazy.
I'm working on it. I am working on it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm still working on trying to get into my account. So trades, I have no clue what's going on with my trades that were open.
Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Remember, guys, we are having a trading competition here. It's an hour-long trading competition. We are using an exchange called Gravity Dex. If you want to farm Gravity Dex points, there's a link in the description, which I can't really take you to because my computer is a little bit frozen. Yeah, my computer is
And we
frozen.
got
on the
12
news
minutes left.
You have 12 minutes, sir. You need to do, if ever there was a time to do something, now's the time, sir. If ever there was a time to do it, now is the time. Yeah, if you wanna farm dex points where you'll definitely get an airdrop between now and the end of the year. That's it, gravity dex over there. That's it. I just want to see 𝗪𝗏𝗢𝗪's balance, bro.
I would love to as well.
𝗪𝗏𝗢𝗪, you know how this game works. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. It doesn't, like, you can't look at ours and then not show us yours.
Hackersteam just told me that the NordVPN went down. That's why I couldn't get into anything. Bear with me 2 seconds. I might be able to get in now.
NordVPN went down. That sounds strange. I thought VPNs never go down.
How much time do I have?
You have 11 minutes. What's your balance?
Fuck.
How much?
No. I don't know. It's not showing. Bear with me. I can only see 0-0. I'm not sure that's the right balance. I'm very sure.
I hope you weren't liquidated. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, what are you opening a trade there? I see you XRP. Bro, you're going deep into the barrel now, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, because it has been performing well, so maybe take a shot.
Guys,
Davey,
I got out of my Zcash long.
Your Zcash long must be printing, bro. What's your balance now, Shiraz?
800. I cut it in loss because I don't have faith at the top there. We've got 11 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. 800. I don't know,
It
man.
looks to me like that. David, what's your balance, sir?
29.
929. Israel, what's your balance, sir?
1029 is 1029.
1029. Okay, Israel?
Because yeah, 650. 658, but I've used because I have my 3 trades are running simultaneously.
Okay, and 𝗪𝗏𝗢𝗪, what's your story? Like, can you?
I might have lost a trade. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think I'm at 826. I'm still trying to work out what my...
Guys, you have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes. I need a pee, so I'm going to go pee. And I'll be back. 𝗙𝗿𝗄𝗃, do you want to take over? Or someone want to take over? I need to go.
Do we get an extra 5 minutes for that, Ran? This is a family program, no, 𝗪𝗏𝗢𝗪?
Oh, sorry. I went my speakers on. Sorry, my bad. I should turn that off.
That's okay. I'm just joking. You know, you've discovered my sense of humor.
Wrecked by not seeing what the hell was happening with my trades, so I am still trying to wrap my head around where the hell I am. Okay, let's see what we can do with this.
up. Don't wake up. What we think, we become.
Okay, 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go.
Don't wake
7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Let's see what's going on here.
up.
You're a big soul man, so I took a soul position for you, Ran. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm big soul long term, bro. I don't know. I can't trade
Well,
short.
that's okay. But if you can just market order fat finger a couple of soul would be good.
Bro, do you know how many soul
Yeah.
you have to fat finger to? That'll be the fattest finger in the world of fingers.
Oh, there we go. We're at 820, 827, okay. So
You were up to like 900 for a second there. I saw that. 6 minutes, kids. What are the scores here? 6 minutes. Maruk, do you have a balance yet, or are we still not there? All right, 761.
Lost my
Shiraz,
bearings in between there.
Shiraz, what's your story, sir?
13,
813.
813.
Israel,
We need to go into extra time here.
732.
David, DJ and Davey.
1029.
Davey's gonna win this again, bro. He wins every single trading competition on Bybit. He's gonna. Oh, Davey, I think you need to start a trading school. It's like clear now that you're the best trader out there. Davey's got his own show, guys. If you want to watch Davey's show, it's on our Chart Hackers channel. Go to YouTube, look at Chart Hackers. Davey's got a trading show. Davey, what time do you trade?
Yeah,
You trade like a
Thursday.
crazy hour, bro. Well, for
Yeah,
me,
so
it's
I'm here in the United States. I trade Asia, which is really kind of key. I'll usually go to sleep right as London happens. And then, every Thursday I got a show on the the Chart Hackers channel, basically 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Thursday for 30 minutes. Drop some setups and it's going good so far.
nice. And if you want to find him, he's live in Chart Hackers in the Discord. There is a link below to join that Discord. I can't show you links, but if I could show you links, I would show you a link to his Discord.
Yeah, and also I've been this past Thursday I gave a bunch of Bitfunded setups, so I'm trying to focus more on that since there's a lot of the community is getting involved in Bitfunded. So just
Yeah, you're helping a lot of
find
people.
setups for
You're helping a
everybody
lot of people. You beat Bitfunded, which is very, very fucking cool. Well done, bro. Yeah. I just read that for Tangem Wallet, if you not only do you get a 10% off, but you get $5 of Bitcoin, and you get another 25% off another ring. Okay, so that's quite a good thing. Guys, get the ring. The ring is amazing. It's a little bit more expensive. But I mean, what a cool way to wear your wallet. Doesn't matter. You got 3 minutes and you're in the league. 4 minutes to go.
What are your thoughts on this H token, Ran? Are you following that one?
I'm not following. I don't know nothing about it. Maybe you can educate me.
Volatility was up 100% the other day, and
Yeah. There's that one and there's
Makes no sense.
there's two of them that have been doing that. That one and that what's it called? 𝗘AI. 𝗘AI. Yeah.
called AIA. Did you see Akash go? It was up 40% today.
The cash is up 40%.
Yeah,
Wow, what happened?
I have no idea actually. The gentleman from the front runners put that in my radar here, man. I know that was one of your favorites back in the days.
Yeah, it's amazing. Hold on a second. That's great.
834. We're coming back. Not fast enough.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. You got 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes. And 43 seconds.
We are resistance on pump. We long the top of pump. Let's go. Come on. 849.
Yeah, why is it pumping so much? It's crazy.
That's it. That's buybacks, you see. Buyback. Rand was right about that one too, I gotta be honest.
I bought that one at 0.23, bro. That's where I called it in front runners.
I know.
0.23.
It's
Bro, killing it 8:55. You could do this. You got 2 minutes. Whatever you're gonna do it now, bro.
how much sol have we got? Like, we like 70 sol long. That's not enough. We need another 30 sol. Come on, let's go. 100 sol long. Let's go. 860. This ends one of two ways.
You go 90 seconds. Okay, Maruk, what's your balance? Okay, Israel, what's your balance, sir?
59. I'm in a lot of longs and shorts at the same.
Okay,
Same
Shiraz, what's your balance?
860.
DJ and Dave, what's your balance? 1 minute to go.
10:39.
Okay, you got 1 minute to go. If you're gonna do something, do it now. DJ and Dave's gonna win 2 weeks, two shows in a row. We should give like a kicker for the person that can beat DJ and Dave. Bro, you're like the best trader I've ever met. You've won trading competitions. I mean, like I've never seen a trader like that. It's crazy. Crazy.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, you got 10 seconds, guys.
Followed you down.
10, 9. You know the story of how I met David? He bumped into me in a sports shop in Miami. He was like, I came here to see you. And then he told me that he won the competition. All right, your time's up. Time's up. No more trades. No more trades. No more trades.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Davey, what's your balance, sir?
10:30.
Israel, what's your balance, sir?
Just 1 second. It's 992.
992. Holy shit, you did well there, bro.
Nice,
very close.
nice.
Shiraz, how did you close?
I'm at 819.
And Maruk?
819.
Okay, so
Actually,
we've got
620
the
or
winner.
something like
The winner again is David. The winner again is Chart Hackers. If you want to join Chart Hackers, there's a link over there. If you want to buy yourself a hardware wallet, there's a link over there. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. We'll bring you guys normal programming. Thank you guys. Well done. Well done to everybody. And we'll probably do one of these during FOMC. I just want to make sure we can get the technicals right before we do it, because technically this is obviously putting a lot of strain on our computers. I have no idea why. That I can tell you. All right, chaps. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, trade well, my friends.